Hello and welcome back to part 20. I did some grinding off screen, so we have, what was the button for it again? There we go. So we have Titus mostly done, just needs to go through Lulu's path, and some of Riku's still. Orin, he just needs to go through Yuna and Lulu's paths, mainly focused on strength and agility for him. Yuna's done all the magic stuff, and she'll be shortly going into strength. Waka is about at the raw spills for Lulu, and has done Riku's path. And I haven't really touched Kamari or Lulu, and Riku has been also gaining strength through Titus's path. Actually, seeing this, I need to give her this. As well as, I've been filling out all these empty nodes as well with mainly magic defense, just to fill it out for the time being. But, yeah. I've been mainly using the Don Tonberry trick for grinding, so the triple AP drop with 2 open slots from One Eye, and then the overdrive to AP plus triple overdrive weapons. And then mainly having everyone with auto Phoenix. And on the overdrive mode commander, actually, I can do one set here just so that way you guys get a visual. So, also I did finish the capturing 10 of every monster, so I did get 99 dark matters, which I just gave ribbon to Orin, though I messed up his armor by giving it 20% defense, when I should have done it like the stone proof and just put auto Phoenix on it. But I mean, I don't say ribbon is bad, I just don't really use it. There are still characters that I don't have triple overdrive for, mainly being Lulu, Kamari, and Waka. Because, well, I don't have enough materials for triple overdrive. Honestly, Arn, Yuna, and Titus work well enough. Those 3 are on commander. But yeah, to even get triple overdrive, I need winning formulas, which, where I've read, the only way to get these is by defeating a boss in the monster arena, which I'm nowhere close to being near, or bribing the Sandworm and Beacon Knell for 900,000 gil, which kinda expensive there. And you only get like around 10 when you need 30. So yeah, I will just show you the Donberry trick. Also, once you capture 10 of every monster, the arena guy will sell you clear spheres, which allows you to remove nodes off the sphere grid. So technically you can get rid of those +1 to stats and just put something else there. Actually, do I have anything to sell? Yes, I do. I don't need that. So yeah, we fight Don Tonberry. And pretty much this is just the trick to do, is just attack. If your character's killed a lot of monsters, it'll do the damage cap of 99,999. Which Arn does not. That's still high enough to kill him outright, yeah. And you could see Tidus's overdrive never filled up, because we have overdrive to AP. So basically it's just the case of do a bit of damage, get hit by the counterattack. The auto phoenix is there so that I don't waste turns. And yeah, the overdrive percentage that you get from the damage gets converted into EXP for you. And the Tonberry doesn't do anything other than walk up to you. Now what most people tend to do, though, is after it walks up, I think 3 times, they tend to flee the battle to get all the XP that they got. But normally I just swap to Celestial Weapons and just hit it a few more times to kill it. Because I'd rather get some money back, because you do have to spend money to fight this thing to begin with. And I think you unlock this Tonberry fight after you've captured at least one of every monster in the cavern, I want to say. So honestly, there's not much in the cavern to get. If anything, the only thing that'll take you time on is finding the Tonberry. But yeah, how most people tend to optimize this too is have at least 2 characters the Tonberry can do max damage to, and then 1 character just sits there and defends. Plus, I guess, as well, too, everyone having auto haste as well helps, but I need to bribe enemies for Chocobo Wings to get that. Which I guess I could just show you the grind for money as well, too. believe... Yeah, he stops countering now. So normally I just swap back to celestial weapons and just do the max damage. I believe the knife attack will always do 9,999, so... let's just haste up Hannah so that way she can equip her weapon back. So I think the double AP is mainly for killing it. And yeah, give a shit ton of AP for it. I guess you also have a chance of getting dark matter. So yeah, that took me about 19 Phoenix. And he did give me a weapon I can sell too. Kind of made a bit of money, but yeah, that's kind of the XP grinding. And involving the money method, it's just fighting one eye. Probably takes about 1 or 2 to 3 hits just to kill, depending on your strength. And he'll drop magic defense spheres, which I've been using to fill out the grid. And then he also drops armor and weapons. Armor based on max MP count. Or in the case of what I tend to look for, triple AP weapons. But you mainly want the triple AP weapons to sell, since those can pretty much cost a lot. But yeah, also I do grind out blessed gems here as well too, for the defense 20% for the armor. Okay, you're just dropping shields. I want the weapon. Wow, my luck today is not great. Yeah, I'd say One Eye is probably the simplest one to fight if you have a high enough accuracy. There's a weapon finally. So yeah, the same amount of price as the shields. Well, I guess the shields that are 3 slots. But usually the 3-slotted weapons cost, like, I want to say half of what this one is. So yeah, actually, I guess I should have just, yeah. 67,000 gil just to sell a triple AP with 3 slots. Now, involving the XP grinding, the only thing is, well, you're gonna run out of items to actually use to gain your stats, which, well, I kind of ran out of a lot. And, well, I've been kind of grinding out another monster in the arena, too. I'll just do that for now. So, the other one, it's another arena conquest. It's Katos. This one's whole gimmick is basically to counterattack you and do high damage. Let's see if I just swap Titus back to his armor, so let me just do that quick. Yeah, I just kind of cheer 5 times. Make sure Orin has Protect on him, since I'm mainly running Ribbon on him. Basically, just want to increase my defense as much as possible. And once that's done, I'll just skip a turn. I will go use the extract here, because Katos always drops at about 40 items for his regular drop, and then the 2 dark matters as well. So if you get the regular drop, you'll get 40 spheres. And we got the rare drop variant. Cool. So yeah, another simple one. Just make sure I have high defense stats when fighting this thing, and at least somewhat decent luck or accuracy, because I tried doing this before the major grind. I was having a tough time hitting this thing. Do this really quick. Extract mana, since I'm low on MP sphere. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing that's the only thing I need to worry about, is the chance of getting a crit. I'd say that happens so little I'm not too worried. Okay, yeah, there's the 40. Yeah, not too bad with the grinding. As long as you have the stats for it, should be fine. Save for progress here. And, yeah, let's kinda go through these. First up is the Besiege full capture. I'd say this one has the least amount of health in this. So this one will probably go down the fastest, if anything. Yeah. I'll be able to kill it before it even gets a turn. That is basically just a powered up version of the zoo enemy from Beaconell, so nothing really too special. I know its charge attack does blind people, so okay, this is the reason why I have a ribbon armor at least. Frickin' Marlboro for the Killica reward. I will put auto life on Titus at least. It will always open with Putrid Breath. Wait, I thought I had ribbon. Oh, I must have... I didn't equip it after the fucking grind. Well, it's a good thing I put auto life on. Let's go put that back on. Yeah, Putrid Breath is just not high in damage. It's just mostly the status effects. Now involving that, yeah, it puts brakes on me. So usually the best method is to use Dispel. Trust me, the brakes will make sense in the long run. Some of the Dark Aeons love putting brakes on the party. But yeah. The second reward you get for Arena, and it's annoying as all hell. Go figure. We skip Kados, because that was what we already did. And we'll do Prowler Gina. This one mainly likes chaos, which, well, doing it to Arn kind of negates it. But, it puts Doom, Confusion, and Curse on the party member of choosing. And then it does like its Hyper Blaster, insta-killing a party member. Even through Ribbon, it'll insta-kill, I believe. Jormungand. It's a Basilisk. It's got the same skills as the Basilisk in the Calmlands. I magic resist though. And yeah, it's Stone Cold Stare doing a bit of damage and petrifying. If I didn't have a lot of magic defense, probably would have just shattered immediately. I think the next one was the one I stopped at initially. Yeah, Cactuar King. This one is also a pain in the ass. Because Cactuar King has a pretty high evasion rate, like any of the Cactuars. And also, if you do decide to attack it, it likes countering with 10,000 needles. And its main attack, 99,999 needles. So yeah, your main way of damaging this thing is either get high enough stats to hit it, or just fire off an overdrive. Which I know you can, it's a rare steal, you can steal chocobo wings off of it. But I don't like fighting that thing ever. Spada. Alright, this one has constant regen and I think also has armor on it. And loves counterattacking with Hades' Claw. Which has Death Strike, well, even through Ribbon. And it can also poison. Well, at least you can dodge it, at least. If it uses it on its turn. Alright, Abyss Worm. A more powerful version of the sandworm. I'm gonna not buff myself. Because this thing loves to do the whole swallow party member. But unlike the Beacon sandworms, this thing takes on your buffs that you have. And, well, Yuna ain't getting any XP for it, but she's already maxed. But as well, if you didn't have high enough damage, if the thing spits out the party member, it'll deal a lot of damage to them. Well, I guess we can fight this guy again. I don't mind having some return spheres. Skip Don Tonberry. Toggle Pass. Yep, good old Behemoth. Which has armor. And, now it may look like the normal version, but honestly it's a lot worse than the Behemoth King. Its attacks are kind of weak, but its main thing is using magic. Yeah, when you kill it, it uses Ultima. And if I didn't buff up my magic defense, that would have been insta-kill. Next up, Abaddon. And you could already see it, but full immunity to elements. And immune to break, so you're having to deal with an enemy that can't have its armor removed. So yeah, the crits, that kind of helps. But it's kind of like the demons from the Omega dungeon. And speaking of, this is the reward for the Omega dungeon clear, I think. Which I think loves to use the magic blaster it has. And is also immune to breaks. Cool. Oh, I guess it counters on the occasion with it. Just make sure everyone has proper buffs again. There we go. Yeah, that's all the arena conquests. I think we might be strong enough to take on a few of these. Let's start with our theater. So it has a high armor value when it's standing. And then once it's on its back, it's fine. Battle is countering with the flare reflect. So yeah, you can't even hit it with magic when it's down. So instead, have to set up reflect on yourself. And doesn't take a lot from overdrive damage either. Okay. But yeah, this is kind of why I choose one-eye grinding as well. At least gives me enough to resist some flare. And to think too, you're gonna have to be fighting this thing a lot as well. I mainly say you're gonna have to fight this thing a lot because it's drop. Technically, with how the board is for the sphere grid, it's not enough to deal with the dark aeons at all. Because to deal with the dark aeons, you're gonna need at least a higher Lux stat. And with Earth Eater, it drops Lux Spheres and Dark Matters. But then you're saying to yourself, how do you activate the Lux Spheres? That's where Greater Sphere comes into play too. Because this one drops Fortune Spheres to activate the luck nodes. I don't even know if I can even do this, is the thing. But its main thing is basically, how shall we say? It's mostly magic-based, with its hydraulic press being gravity-based. So I'd say this is probably the only enemy you'd have to deal with magic mostly. Anything that protects helps from that gravity attack. Yeah, we'll focus 5 times, put shell on everyone. We'll counterattack always with Ultima, so... anything, that basic attack will be the only thing that really kills anyone. I'd say this one takes long just because of the animations. Just do this. No orange damage is going down if I heal him, but I need unit to stay up. We'll put a regen on. It's not as much healing, but negates some of the damage this does. Yeah, I was gonna haste up Yuna, that's what it was. Or I guess not, okay. Must really not like Yuna. There we go. I didn't get an overkill, which kinda is shit, but I technically don't have the stats to fully grind this thing yet. I'd probably wait till I have a maxed out magic defense first. Oh wait, no, it's the other way around. This gives you luck spheres, while Earth Eater gives you the fortune spheres. As well too, the weapons they drop aren't bad. Yeah, Earth Eater gave triple overdrive on a 4 slot, and Sphere Morph gave 1 MP, or Greater Sphere I should call it. I don't need those. Take that. I want to try it, but Catastrophe might be a little too much. And yeah, it's the frickin' Sin Spawn. Pretty sure it's magic based with the staccato. I think you'll mainly use magic though. And if you're wondering why I'm not using magic to get it out of its shell, is because it absorbs. Coming out of that shell soon. There we go. Mainly just figuring out the curse so I can use overdrives. I don't know what to do with you out here. Shall protect haste, auto life, okay. This was give regen. Okay, that's not good. Because, yeah, again, it goes ahead and power breaks and whatnot. Guess I gotta do a few things. Okay, yeah, I don't care about Demi. There's the... Yeah, even through the protect, that's still, like, almost killed everyone. Yeah, not a bad fight, it just... Actually, I'd say that's the quickest one, probably. Thuban is the next one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it was this one. There's no point in really buffing too much. It loves counter-attacking with a tail sweep that removes haste, as I know. But I think it also removes all buffs, other than auto-life. Definitely, I'd suggest getting an auto haste, auto protect armor at least for this. Can I break your armor? Okay, I can. Yeah, that condemn attack. No, actually it does remove auto life. Never mind, it removes all my buffs. Do this then. I don't think I am able to do this one. Yeah, I can't do Thuban. Oh well. I mean, I do have to fight everything eventually, but knowing I can do 3 out of the 7 origins, that's actually pretty good. Anyway, we'll do the species. This is where you'll mainly be grinding out your sphere nodes. Doesn't involve an anywhere. This one will drop the agility nodes. As well, Fenrir has a lot of agility, so... And does have an insta-kill move. Definitely get Arn something here soon. maxed out on the luck and the accuracy and still can't even hit the bastard. I don't think Jinx really is gonna work, but I'll try it. Actually, before that, though, make sure Arn gets a turn. That he's protected. So that way he can Sentinel the hit. And because it's a wolf enemy, can't really do much magic. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Next it's the lizard. And it's a case, again, of high evasion. Wait, did I put... No, I didn't. At least this one doesn't have any bullshit insta-kills. It's just healing itself, basically. Yeah, all it does is heal and poison. Eventually I'll get the stats to deal with this thing. But I gotta solely just rely on doing this, so... Yeah, get evasion spheres from that one. Or gambler spirits, never mind. Actually... No, this is the evasion. Oh. Okay. Sentinel doesn't work on this thing whatsoever. Oh, and I guess it had armor too if you hit it. There's the evasion sphere. Okay. The hornet should be accuracy. Because it's another flying enemy, I'm just gonna anticipate it having a higher evasion. 5 aeons in. Okay, it hits. Still hit it with magic. It can insta-kill me, I guess. Okay, that one isn't as bad as I thought. Game really likes throwing insta-kills at you that go through ribbon. Datu. Oh yeah, magic-based enemy. Just in case. You proceed to take all my... oh, not all of it. Oh, that was anticlimactic. I think that one... no, that one doesn't drop anything useful. We did One-Eye. Jumbo Flan is gonna be a frickin' pain. Like, I'll just show... I won't do much in this, but, this thing doesn't take any damage from physical attacks. And it has Reflect, so you can't even hit it with magic. Unless you do the Reflect yourself. Let's see how much Holy does. Okay, still a decent amount. So I'd probably say either do this if you have the stats for it. Or there was a workaround that some people did of just use anima. this fight's kind of a time-consuming one. It kind of sucks having Arn here, because he's just not doing anything. Swap and Riku just for the hell of it. Okay, I have to reflect up. Even Riku doesn't even do that much. Let's see how long it'll take Anima here. His pain at least works like magic. Okay, yeah, almost does the cap. I don't think the overdrive does work on it, so no point in even trying. it's the only way it's healing itself. I don't have Dispel though, so just gonna have to live with it curing itself for a little. But I know it's down low now, so... Pretty sure I can dismiss and it'll still keep its buffs if I summon again. And I want to get rid of that. Wonder. Okay, heals up. So elements heal, but it's good to know that I can just do that instead. And that basically is just the exact same amount of damage she would be doing. Okay, there we go. Pain in the ass, that's all it is. And that's your only way of getting magic spheres, so... yeah, have fun grinding out your magic stat with that thing being the reason. I guess we have one more fight, I guess, that we can do. The Mega Elemental. I believe this thing also loves counterattacking with Ultima. sure to get my magic defense up as high as possible. Yep, counterattack with Ultima again. And actually didn't do too much. You can get that off, yeah. Ooh, that actually heals it. Duly noted, holy magic heals it. Probably every bloody element does. Finally done that. And if you really need twin stars, I guess it's there. Yeah, I'll do one more, I think. This one can be a pain in the ass too. Yeah, armor based. Okay, it did its basic attack, that's fine. Pretty much, I think what it does is basically delay people a lot. Because I think its whole gimmick is basically just either being the next attack with its rush, or delaying the party member it hits. So that armor is annoying. I'll do another one just to at least go out on a decent note. If you're not too interested in Kados, Fafnir here as well can be another good source for sphere grinding. I think he goes Frost first. Yeah, and this guy is also quite hard to even break the armor with. But yeah, I'll go attack, and then it's breath attack. At least overdrives can go through armor. Yeah, it's basically like all the Drakes combined, so... I think it should just do a basic attack again. There we go. Yeah, kind of similar drops to Kados, except instead of springs, it's light curtains for the basic. But, yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. We did do most of the stuff we need to do in the monster arena. So we'll deal with Sleep Sprout, Bomb King, Juggernaut, and Ironclad. And then I gotta grind some more for Thuban, Nesla, Ultima Buster, and especially Shinryu, because that one you're only locked to the swimmer gang. So yeah, hope you have an amazing rest of your day.